If I could change the world, I would be the sunlight in your universe. You might think that love is really something good, baby. If I could change the world, maybe if I could change the world. It's one of my all-time favorite songs. It's called Change the World by Eric Clapton. It came out, the song that was featured in the movie Phenomenon with John Travolta. And it's actually one of my favorite songs. And if you've seen Phenomenon, John Travolta is the character who has a special talents. He is a good-hearted man. I think he was a janitor. It was special talent, special powers, So, and he said with these, he could change the world if he could, to make it for the better, And right now, that's one thing I would love to do, And this was the song that's been on my mind since last night. I was watching The Voice, the season premiere. There's a commercial that featured that song on there, and it's a beautiful thing. It's like, if you can change the world, what would you do? Change the world. What would you do to make it better? And this world needs a lot of that. People with special powers. We don't have to have special powers to change the world. We can have the love and the commitment and passion in our hearts to do what we know, what we feel is right for this world, and we need to step up and be leaders, be fortified in the unity community, and just rising up, just encourage one another to be better, whatever it be in singing, whether it be in writing, whether it be in medicine or coaching, and just anything that will make this world a little brighter, because that's what we need right now. And sometimes it's just really, the world's gone, it's really become divided, it's become unhinged, and our leadership is unhinged. For me, let me change that. It's become, I would call it unhinged. It's the country. It's become divided. It's become unhinged. It's become something. We need to fix. We need to not fix. We need to lift up. We need to change our mindset. We need to change our hearts. We need to change our attitude. We need to change our course. Just like sit across from one another. Just talking to each other, without any recourse, retribution. We will speak our minds without any retribution, name calling, or whatever it may be. I can do this episode 1,000 times. There's the same message, but it's what's warranted. With our faith, with my faith, I know God will turn our hearts. He will make it right, in one way or another, and Hebrews 11:6 says, without faith it is impossible to please God, because anyone who comes to him must believe that he exists, and he rewards those who earnestly seek him. And it really complements that, and we need love. We need strength, just what the world needs now. And singing that song, we can change the world. We can change the world. We just gotta be willing to try. You can't just accept it as it is, the way it is. We can't, because we got generations and generations coming after us, generations before us, and that tried to pave the way for us. Set the path for us. And we need to make that possible. We need to make it stronger, make it brighter. It's just like with us, like with parents, teaching their kids, their children, where to set the right things right. Just to teach them how to treat others. How to be great leaders, how to be great thinkers, be independent, be a great person. Great person in faith, great person in leadership, great person in just like the heart, generosity. That's all it is. Change the world. Okay, and I thank you so much for all that you do. And for supporting me in this, and I want to change the world. And from where I work, from where I sit, this is what I'm doing. This is how, if I could change one person's life, I hope that person pays it forward. Just I feel so gratified, and I know I want to use this platform to share this with the masses. And if you subscribe, subscribe, and share this, and to the masses, to people, feel that need to watch this or other previous episodes of Just a Thought, and that'd be wonderful, and Instagram is a great place, because I post stuff, every day, and stuff I feel that can uplift people, and it really is, and it really does, and that's all I want is positivity. Some people are not afraid to speak their mind. They're not afraid to change the world, not afraid to share great ideas, not afraid to stand up for what's right, to speak great leaders, to be missionaries on the field. This is our mission field. Go on and do it. Guys, have a wonderful rest of your day. Be safe, stay strong.